actually turning around. We've got a couple of different storms that are in the area. I was heading to this northern one, and it's starting to rocket off to the northeast. Looking at radar mega, but this south one just went warned, so we're going to go for that one. It's a little bit easier to track along with. So I'm turning around. I had a feeling this was going to happen, so we'll go for the one that makes more sense to go after. It's going to be this one here to the south, I think. Kind of goes back to what we talked about yesterday. Usually it's that southeast moving storm that we're most interested in. East or southeast moving storm. At least out in this area. Slight risk for severe storms out here. Not expecting anything too crazy today, but it's a good day to be out here. We'll head off toward this severe thunderstorm warning, which is already falling apart. That's the story of all these storms today. They've all weakened like immediately. So I don't think this is going to be long. I wouldn't be surprised if they cancel this warning here at some point, even though they just issued it. Everything's just on a weakening trend as soon as it begins, but some of the convective models were pretty adamant about having some severe storms out here today. Or not necessarily severe storms, but some persistent storms. So we'll give it a little bit of time and see what happens. Again, not getting excited for today. I don't think this is going to be anything crazy, but I think it's going to favor the slight risk area that they have. I think is depicted very well for where most of the risk will be. So we'll probably try to stay in this area. Go to this stormier south of Elizabeth and end up down there back on Highway 24 again near Peyton, probably. Severe warning is for 1 inch hail, by the way. No wind concern yet.
Yes, sir, we can see.
Man, look at how quick this storm is dying off. They're probably going to cancel this warning. Oh my god. Look at that. Just falling apart completely. Meanwhile, that one up to the north is still going pretty well, but that's starting to move off to the northeast now pretty quickly. I don't think we'd be in a position to get on that.
We may have a short out of very heavy rain, but I don't see flooding. They're moving way too fast, and they're not quite to the extent and storm size and intensity that we recorded.
So we'll probably go down south, I guess. Continue south, and be mindful, folks. I don't have good data coverage out here. The data service is not good out here for anybody. So it's really hard for me to keep up with the chat today. So I most likely won't be able to keep up with it really at all.
The storm, the south storm coming in, is coming in just south of Elizabeth, and may very well go right across your area. I would be concerned if it develops any further in intensity for what you might see there. Right now, don't see any hail in it or any rotation. But rotation, as fast as the storm is moving.
So we're going to drop south here of Elizabeth. go down, what is it, 13? No, it's County Road 21 or Highway 21 or whatever.
Okay.
See if we can see anything. I don't even know if we're gonna be able to see much. Everything just looks like a gray sky out here. But again, we'll give it a shot. The day is early. We could have a couple hours here for this yet. Wasn't necessarily expecting to do a live stream today, but there's storms, so we might as well. Maybe we made a mistake. Maybe I should have went to that north one. Man, it would have been tough to catch that. That storm's going to be damn near to I-70 before you know it. Again, thanks for joining, everyone. We will see what we can find today. It might not be much, but we'll see what we can find. There was a severe storm earlier on the north side of Denver, and that's dissolved. These storms are struggling big time today. They're not even maintaining themselves more than 10-15 minutes, it seems like. Just kind of surprised to see that they warned this one. We'll go south here into this dead zone and see if we can maybe pull out a pretty cloud or something. Several dead zones down here, probably, so just kind of bear with it here.
In the area, there's a red Mazda pickup truck parked on the street, and people in and around the house. It doesn't think anybody is supposed to be there. No weapons seen on the daycare trucks.
Look off to the west.
Clear to everyone. About a 10th mile south of 119. There's a crashed out bicycle here. I don't see anybody walking around.
See if we can find any structure to this at all. I don't know if we even will. We'll try. There'll most likely be a live stream tomorrow somewhere, probably in this area, or possibly closer to North Platte. Out here though on the front range. Yeah, that storm's dying now. They probably need to cancel that warning soon. Wouldn't surprise me if they do. Oh wow, we're just not doing very good here, are we? We'll see what happens though. Maybe as it moves east, or another one could form. Who knows? I mean, it's been doing this all day. Only reason I pushed the live stream ahead is because we've got some warnings in effect, but I don't think they're going to be in effect too long. But if something does happen, we're going to be here for it. But seriously though, all just the past like 3 hours, storms have been trying to fire right off the front range here, right off the high terrain of the mountains, and it gets maybe 20 to 30 minutes into its life cycle and it just dies out. And each one that happens to form and die though seems to get a little bit closer to being a little bit more significant. So maybe we just need a couple more of them here to run through their cycles. One of them will root and become surface based. Be one of those dead zones here, unfortunately. I mean, maybe you can make out a little bit of structure back in there, maybe. Bit of a base, kinda, sort of. Actually shows up better on camera than in person with the contrast. Maybe this will develop into something, who knows. Not a lot of east-west road options out here. So honestly, our best bet, since this isn't doing anything, might be to head back up to 86. Are there south options off 86? Yes. Oh, there's that Eagle Rock. I remember that obscured our view last time we were out here. We'll go down here. This road curves to the west, and then we'll take it back north and get back up on 86 so we can move west, I guess, with this, or east. Yeah, we've been out here a lot this year. Make out, I mean, this storm isn't really a storm right now, it's more of a shower. And you can kind of make out maybe a little bit of a base there, but it's not much. Not yet, anyway. That could change quickly. Right about to where that road turns, and then it actually forks back to the north. Yeah, we'll just drive back through that thing and I guess just keep up with it for now. Just because it's not doing anything right now doesn't necessarily mean that it won't. We got a paved road. Look at this. This thing might be starting to get its act together a little bit. I know on radar it looks terrible, but visually it's starting to look a little bit better. Not much, but a little bit. Canceled the severe thunderstorm warning. Understandable. Very understandable. Well, maybe we will end up further north. I don't know, folks. I really thought we were going to get some storms developing here near Colorado Springs. Looks like all the warnings have been canceled. But those, a lot of the convective models were showing those storms developing a little bit later, so we might just be a little bit early. It's roughly 4:30 Mountain Time, and I think they were showing the development around 6 or 7 Mountain Time.
Thank you.
Man, come on, traffic.
Atlantic 2160.
pretty out here, though. That's the nice thing. You know, it's not just flat. I mean, nothing against flat, but sometimes the Central Plains can get a little bit boring looking. I'm half tempted to, as I says, half tempted to go after this one. Problem is, it's up there. It's literally over top of the mountains right now. The only way to get at it would be to go up to 86 and over to Castle Rock and wait for it somewhere along I-25, and that might be what we have to do. That's why I'm trying to get back up here to 86 because it's a good east-west option, and it's possible we may have to move east or west. I have a feeling that storm that's developing over the high terrain, it's in the Lost Creek Wilderness area north of Deckers. I have a feeling that might be an actual storm that matures for us. Kind of tough to chase in this area because the roads are kind of all over the place, and so is the terrain. I mean, you're on top of a hill one minute, you're down in the valley the next. Sometimes it's hard to get a good visual on anything. Storm back there, it's trying. We'll see if it can survive once it comes off the high terrain. It might not.
Fire, looks like we're still gathering further. Oh, nice.
Thanks for the super chat, and yeah, welcome to the channel. I don't know if we're doing much of what I would call storm chasing. It's more like just driving in the rain right now, but it's appreciated regardless. Probably jumped the gun on this. I probably should have not started the stream yet, but we had those warnings in effect. I thought we kind of had it pretty solid here, but we'll see if that thing can come off of the high terrain there north of Deckers. I think that one's going to survive. It's moving a little bit slower, and it also seems to be a little bit more robust. It seems to be getting a more solid rain core on it. These other ones were kind of pulsing up and down. This other one is kind of more slow and steady growth. Thanks as well to you, Sarah. So I think that this one might have a bit of a fighting chance. But there will be a live, well, most likely be a live stream tomorrow, probably somewhere west of North Platte, maybe Ogallala. coverage is just really poor out here, even though you don't think it would be. Another look at our little storm. We're right here. These are our new developing storms. Probably going to track this way. So we may want to take 86 to Castle Rock, which is right there. And we can slide up and down Interstate 25. Or I guess, you know, we could go east of... We could go do something stupid and go west of there. We could also just throw our hands up and say, screw this crap, and go, like, go out I-70 and just drive through some of the mountain passes. But I don't know how data would be through there, so that might not be the best idea either. There's a look behind us. I'll probably stay on Lyman tonight. Stayed in Garden City, Kansas last night thinking that today wasn't going to be a day to be out here. I figured I would just drive up to North Platte, stay in North Platte tonight. Call it that, but no. Guess not. I do like chasing out here. It's really pretty, so I kind of thought it would be worth coming out here, even if nothing too great happens, but I think the chances that we see something are pretty decent. I just don't know when and exactly what. We're still getting some development here south of the Denver metropolitan area, like the Littleton, down through Castle Rock area. Some new development there, but holy cow, we've got a bunch of traffic here. Whole string of cars. Can't count on people to use their turn signals anymore, so you gotta be a little cautious. Storm is not doing very well either, but we'll give it a shot. We'll start heading toward Castle Rock. Get right up on these things when they come off the high terrain. Makes the most sense to me anyway. Just get right up there because they don't seem to be lasting long, but when they do go severe, they seem to go severe right when they come off that high terrain. So even if we only get like 5 minutes of something, I guess we're gonna have to get up there to get it. If not, we should have some pretty sights once we get up here past Elizabeth. Not expecting much of a wind risk. The reason they put the slight risk there was for hail. So we have to kind of be a little bit mindful of that. Wouldn't be expecting any sort of, huge giant hail or anything like that, but inch to inch and a half is definitely possible. And it's a very small slight risk too. Here, I'll show you. It's this yellow circle in the middle of my screen. I'll circle it with the pencil. So it's this one here. Very narrow corridor from Colorado Springs down to Lamar. think they kind of put that placement there based mostly on HRRR. I think the NAM also was showing it. Some, well, not some, it's basically just one. One kind of dominant cell forming and tracking pretty much from just north of Colorado Springs all the way down to Lamar. I don't know if that's going to happen or not. It wasn't showing any of this kind of garbage convection, but here it is. Models don't really do very good because of the terrain. You know, there's so many different variables out here with the different terrain features. You can't really take them as absolute fact. Well, I mean, you never should, but even more so out here. Give them a little bit of leniency, you know. So I don't know if that means we're actually going to get that little cell to track through here or not. If we did, it would be almost perfect because the road network where it would track through would be fantastic. Kind of like this, almost a similar area to where we were yesterday, but there's Highway 71 north-south, and then Highway 50 east-west, and then there's lots of really good dirt and gravel roads out there. So our storm is, as you'd expect, struggling again. There is one severe warning up there northwest of Fort Collins. They're in the northern part of the state. About to go through Elizabeth. I said, once these storms get off the high terrain, sometimes that is where they typically take off and intensify. You don't expect them to be, you know, massive, severe storms up on the mountains, but once they get off the higher terrain, that's when they typically are. But they seem to be dying the further east they push. Our little storm there that's west of Castle Rock is not doing very well, but again, we'll give it a shot. That could change. Once we get through Elizabeth, the views start getting a little bit nicer once we get to like Highway 83. So I'll at least have some scenery here. Regardless, thanks for joining, everybody. Although this is not a big severe weather day out here, I wanted to go live for it anyway. Because we're out here, so I figured we might as well. I mean, I had to go a little bit out of my way, but not too far out of my way. I was actually looking forward to the day off too, but that's okay. Gotta drive around and see what we can find, especially out here. Everything is so nice out here. So we just go straight through here. It should be a straight shot. Typically we don't end up streaming this close to I-25 because the stuff usually doesn't take off out here. We're not terribly far from where we were yesterday, but we're probably a good hour to the west, northwest. Yesterday was a good day. I did put those photos up on Twitter and the YouTube community page. Any day now. Lights we've been at. Alright, off we go, finally. Big Walmart up there. Alright, 15 miles from Castle Rock. I-25 should have some nice views, so just hold tight. Why are we not? Come on, car, you gotta give it some gas here. We gotta get up the hill. Okay, you're turning, I guess you get a pass. These hills out here are no joke. I mean, the grade, they're probably like 4% grade. I mean, they're no joke. You gotta get a little bit of a running start. McDonald's. Alright, folks, I hate to do this. I think I have to stop at this McDonald's. I have not eaten since last night. We're going to take a very short detour. This should be quick. This actually looks like a really fancy McDonald's, too. Holy cow. Seriously, it's got like a chandelier in there. It legit looks like it's got a chandelier in it. So this one should be alright. I just want like something that's not icky. Come on, car. Come on, there you go. Kind of a weird entrance here. We have to take this opportunity as it comes, because once we get kind of down into southeast Colorado, you can't do this. There's no anything like at all. Here, we're gonna do a slow roll by this. You tell me what you think is in there. I don't know if the camera's gonna pick it up. They got like this chandelier looking. Oh shit, you're facing the wrong way. Hold on. Turn you around. Got this like chandelier looking thing in there. Weird. Alright, I'll circle around again here so I can do this mobile app order. Yes, I am using my phone and driving right now. Absolutely. Because I'm on private property, moving at about 5 miles an hour in the McDonald's drive-thru. I'm not too worried about it. For all the trolls out there, wanted to beat you to it. Alright, hold on. I need to screen mirror this onto the thing when I'm ordering. That's what I need to start doing. Alright, screw that. I'm getting a fish sandwich with no tartar sauce. Customize. Tartar sauce. None. Save. Add to bag. Check out. Come on. Swear to God, their app has gotten worse over time. Like, it used to be really quick, but now it like sits there and spins for ages. Alright, so we'll go get this ordered. Yeah, this is a fancy McDonald's here. I don't think I'm high enough social class here for this one. Hope they still serve us. You know, I hope we fit under the drive-thru because this is actually an extremely low-hanging drive-thru. Oh yeah, we cleared it.
How will you be using the mobile app today?
Yeah, I've got a mobile order. It's HQ34.
Alright, you're good to go to that first window.
Sounds good. Forgot to order a drink. God dang it. Now we're screwed. That's alright. I don't need a receipt. You can keep it. Thanks. I have like maybe 3 ounces of this watered down Gatorade left in my cup, so that's going to be what we're going to be drinking, I guess. So we've got, this storm is developing more. Watch it there west of Castle Rock, west of 25. Maybe that will be our storm. Thanks, Brendan, for the super chat. Wow, this is a fast little McDonald's, too. Nobody at the window. This is weird. We've got, like, a 3rd window. I'm guessing that 3rd window is for when the order is wrong. You can take it back. No offense to any food workers. It's just a McDonald's thing, I think. Thanks. Okay. Alright, let's go. Let's get this storm. Oh wow, the food actually isn't burnt for a change. I swear to God, if there's tartar on it, there's no tartar sauce. I don't know why, but for some reason, even when you tell them no tartar sauce, they've been putting it on recently. I don't know if these things are like pre-made and they have to like scrape it off or something. I don't know how it works, but I don't know. I guess they're so used to putting the tartar sauce on there, you know. Dude just pulled up and blocked. God, I hate when people do that. They pull up in the opposite lane and then they just pull all the way out past the line so you can't see. Yeah, that's what that guy did. Not cool. That's why the stop line's there, people. storm is intensifying. So this may be a good one. About 10 minutes here and we should be within viewing range. Storm's falling apart again. Looks like it's kind of split off. It's got a little updraft that went off to the north too. I'm not sure what we're going to go after. going west. We can double back here once we get it. See if we can get some eyes on this thing. Maybe make the decision visually. These look kind of to our southwest. Only about 7 miles here. Looks like both of these updrafts are actually starting to intensify a little bit now. It's good news for us. Those that aren't familiar with out here, this is kind of the transition from the flat plains or the relatively flat plains to the mountains. So these foothill regions, just huge differences here. You go up and down hills all over the place, huge elevation changes. Yeah, we're at like 6,200 feet, so I don't know how many meters that is. I don't speak the rest of the world. I only speak North American, so I don't know how many meters that is, but it's pretty high. I'm not going to split hairs over 30 miles. I mean, I think everybody got what I was getting at, you know. We have to generalize things a little bit here because we've got people from all over the place. You know, I'm not going to split hairs over different topography features over 30 miles. I mean, you know, foothills regions start pretty much just west of 25, and we're approaching 25. I mean, that's the only reason I say it. It's not for inaccuracy. It's just I have to generalize everything out here because we've got people from, you know, who knows where, middle of China and stuff, and just kind of how it is, I guess. But this entire area, basically right along I-25 here, this whole Front Range area, is really susceptible to some early in the day storm development, and we're not really seeing that today. Typically we'll have our storm, like yesterday we would have had our, well, when we did have our storms much earlier. Alright, we're in Founders Village right now. A little bit too urban for my liking for storm chasing, so we gotta get the hell out of here. Take 86 south. Yeah, we probably need to go, yeah, we gotta go south 100%. Road options are garbage. Absolute garbage. Oh, this is going to be interesting. We need to go toward Peyton. Let's see what Google Maps tries to suggest.
Continue on Colorado 86 West for half a mile. In a quarter mile, turn left onto North Ridge Road.
Limited road options, guys, so we kind of got to deal with what we can get. I'm going to head south to Castle Rock, then southeast. We basically want to get over in the kind of in the vicinity of Peyton. Once I get out of traffic, I'll show you the map.
Turn left onto North Ridge Road.
Our storm is really developing.
Continue on North Ridge Road.
We're going
for
to
half
take
a mile.
roughly this route here. And we can go probably east to Elbert, or we can go south and east. Yeah, I don't want to take 83. I don't want to get too far out ahead of this thing. That's my reason for not doing that.
Continue on North Ridge Road for half a mile.
Oh, this is interesting.
In a quarter mile, at the traffic circle, take the first exit and stay on North Ridge Road.
Yeah, I'm coming in
This
through
road avoids a road
picnic
closure on
area.
Waelti Road.
Description
You're on the
is
best route.
black tank
You'll arrive
top,
at 60
black backpack.
Alright, well, we're on our way. If it doesn't die before we get there, that is. It's a possibility.
Exit the traffic circle onto North Ridge Road.
24 at the 286.
In a quarter mile, turn right onto Plum Creek
Reference
Parkway.
that vehicle 24 to 276, County County is advising they have this vehicle at the 280 and need a trooper to respond since this party hit the guardrail twice.
Okay, I'm about 5 to 10 out.
Copy, 7
There's no warning or statement on this storm,
Turn
but
right onto Plum Creek Parkway.
it is definitely is definitely doing better than they were earlier. We go after that south one.
Continue on Plum Creek Parkway for 1 mile.
I don't know how I'm supposed to do that here with this road construction. Oh, there we go. This road construction's kind of screwing me up here a little bit.
Head southwest on Plum Creek Parkway.
Happy to get out of here.
Plum Creek Parkway for 3/4 of a mile.
God darn. Hey, here's those sharp terrain transitions I was talking about. We do have the elevation or the altitude top right of the screen. It's pretty accurate. It updates every minute or something. Maybe of interest for you, especially when we're this high up.
Traffic circle. Continue straight to stay on Plum Creek Parkway.
Yeah, but this is kind of a mess when the traffic's heavy. At least out here people know how to operate the roundabouts. Like, where I'm from, because we don't have many of them, everybody just panics and then nobody goes. Everybody thinks it's a four-way stop or something. At least out here people, know what to do with them. Lake Gulch Road, okay. Bunch of people. I think I gotta, yeah, I gotta go all the way. Take this down. This basically gets to 83. I just didn't want to go back to 83 because I didn't want to be on the wrong side of this thing. Might be entering a bit of a dead zone. Bear with me, it'll be in and out here for a little bit. Data isn't the best here. gone by this thing. We'll be out in front of it here soon. How well we'll be able to see it, I'm not sure. Bet these roads are fun when there's snow on them. Sized hailstones in this. Very small though. Not many of them, just a few here and there. Now we got like consistent pea-size hail. We're not too worried about that. But we'll get through it. Still only pea-size hail. Sounds a lot worse than it is. Still just pea-sized hail. It just sounds really loud for some reason. It's very tiny. They did put a severe thunderstorm warning on it now. Up the pace here a little bit so we don't get caught behind it. still lowering, folks.
In a quarter mile, turn right onto Colorado 83 South.
Wow, look at that.
Turn right onto Colorado 83 South.
We're kind of out in front of this a little bit. See there on Radar Omega.
Continue on Colorado 83 South for 5 miles.
That's good. We need to be out in front of it a little bit here so we can see it. I'm actually surprised that we're getting hail right here. Rooftop view for a minute. Storm's moving really quick. Hail's a little more sporadic now than it was. I'm honestly surprised though where we are in relation to the storm that we're getting this hail.
Copy your first plate, Charles Young, C to Frank 03. Clear no records, second plate also clear no records, boy Tom David King 21.
We're gonna get south of this and then go east and southeast. Probably go through Elbert.
1729.
Right here. There's only one in France. And if I get watching the view, the gate community. It's not bad.
Continue on
moving
Jillian
east at
Avenue for 1
35 miles
mile.
an hour. Hazard, quarter-size hail. Source, radar indicated. Impact, damage to vehicles is expected. Locations and tactics include Elbert. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. The National Weather Service in Denver, Colorado has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for southeastern Douglas County in northeastern Colorado, west central Elbert County, until 6
PM, be advised of no record found. Second place, Boytown David, King 2-1. DMV advising that 2015 Honda motorcycle fire for
Alright, here's our south option. This is going to get us in a good position here, I think.
For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. This is known all hazards radio. Your normal program has been suspended due to severe weather in the listening area. For full information, visit www.weather.gov/Denver.
Go south and then east, I think.
Important emergency information.
Continue
The
on East
National
Cherry
Weather
Creek
Service in
Road.
Denver, Colorado has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for southeastern Douglas County and northeastern Colorado, west central Elbert County until 6 p.m. At 5:17 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm was located 7 miles south of Freetown, 29 miles north of Colorado Springs, moving east at 35 miles an hour. Hazard, quarter-size hail. Source, radar indicated. Impact, damage to vehicles is expected.
Steel Avenue.
Locations and tactics include Elbert.
Yeah, we got to go south a ways before we can go east. We just don't have a good road.
On the lowest floor of a building.
It's alright. Figure it out.
The National Weather Service in Denver, Colorado has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for southeastern Douglas County in northeastern Colorado, west
We go over there toward Rama.
until 6 p.m. At 5:17 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm was located
Ruma, however it is.
29 miles north of Colorado Springs, moving east at 35 miles an hour. Hazard, quarter-size hail. Source, radar indicated. Impact, damage to
Continue on
vehicles
East
is
Cherry Creek
expected.
Road for 3 miles.
Locations and tactics include Elbert. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. The National Weather Service in Denver, Colorado has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for southeastern Douglas County in northeastern Colorado, west central Elbert County until 6 p.m. At 5:17 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm was located 7 miles south of Freetown, or 29 miles north of Colorado Springs, moving east at 35 miles an hour. Hazard, quarter-size hail. Source, radar indicated.
This route should work out alright.
Damage to vehicles is expected. Locations and tactics include Elbert. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. The National Weather Service in Denver, Colorado has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for southeastern Douglas County in northeastern Colorado, west central Elbert County until 6 p.m. At 5:17 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm was located 7 miles south of Freetown.
That's a pretty view, though.
29 miles north of Colorado Springs, moving east at 35 miles an hour. Hazard, quarter-size hail. Source, radar indicated. Impact, damage. Tactics include Elbert. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. The National
Oh,
Weather Service
pavement
in Denver,
ends.
Colorado has
Fantastic.
issued a severe thunderstorm warning for southeastern Douglas County in northeastern Colorado, west
Yeah, we're going to be turning east here in just a minute.
5:17 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time.
Take a look at radar here. Storm's moving a bit to the east, so we'll cut it off south of Albert.
Colorado Springs, moving east at 35 miles an hour. Quarter-size hail. Source, radar
In a half mile, turn left.
Colorado
Still has a severe warning on it. 1-inch hail possible for 25 more minutes. One nice thing, or the one kind of cool thing about being up here this high in elevation is you're so close to the cloud bases. Totally different perspective. We're headed east. That's a look off just to the south. So most of the storm, or the precipitation, everything's off to our left for the most part, but it's not very interesting at all. It's just a big gray cloud. So we'll keep it pointed here at the south end. Gotta go south and east, and then south again, and then east again. It's kind of a mess. We're really limited by the roads out here. They really limit us. At least we picked the right storm. Whoa. Holy cow. That caught up to us pretty quick.
County Road 17, County Road 86. Continue on County Road 86 for 1 mile.
Go east again here in just a minute. Thanks for joining, everybody. We're probably going to be following the storm unless it dies out. Probably be following the storm for a couple of hours. I think this is kind of what the short-term convective models were picking up on. Let's see if it intensifies any further. It may or it may not. It's hard to tell right now. Everything's been a little bit weird today. maintenance, but man, rain out here really kind of eroded this. Dang. Is this? This guy's just driving in reverse down the road? Oh, he's backing up to get in his driveway. I was wondering what the heck's going on there. South of Elbert, so we'll have to go farther south and get down there to Highway 26. Then we can move east pretty quickly. Shouldn't be a big deal. These roads have a lot of sand in them. So we will get out in front of this thing again for some better views. It's just, we gotta, deal with the roads, unfortunately. God, dang it.
In a quarter mile, turn right.
Alright, should be coming up on that south road. Paved road. That one was nasty.
Continue on Elbert Road for 8 miles.
Okay, 8 miles and we'll be going east again. And then that road, Highway 24, kind of goes off to the northeast a bit. So that should allow us to get in position here and have a more long-term view of this, kind of like a little bit better, more high-quality view like we did here about 10-15 minutes ago. Point the camera out that way for now, though. Be about, I'd say 10 minutes from having a pretty decent view of this. got this nice kind of quasi pseudo supercell looking shape to this storm inflow region here. The camera's looking back up in that area there. That camera anyway. Sticking out on the road a little bit there. Damn near hit it. Glad I didn't. So if you are new here, now would be a good time to subscribe to the channel. We're trying to hit 100,000 subscribers by the end of the year. We're at 97,600 something. So thank you to everybody who subscribed. We live stream everything from hurricanes to, I don't know, blizzards and what else? Lightning, tornadoes. Those are the words I was looking for.
Yeah, I'm showing that around the 182 going down.
Trying to catch it. I don't know if it's Rama or Rama. It's the next town that's southwest of Simla on 24. That's where I want to try to catch this thing at. Our severe thunderstorm warning expires in 13 minutes. We'll see if it gets continued or not. There's actually some good gridded road network options west out of Rama, whatever, the R town. So we actually have a pretty good shot at getting up in that inflow notch here, like where we actually want to be. We just gotta get up in there. Kind of frustrating, you know, especially when you have storms where you've got tornadoes on the ground and you can't get up, get up in there, and you're blocked by terrain and all that. It's one of the most frustrating things in the world. No road, no terrain, I shouldn't say no terrain, but no road, unfavorable terrain. Super annoying. Thunderstorm warning. Yep, they trimmed it back, so they cut off the western part of it, understandably so. Almost there, folks. they went with a special weather statement out ahead of this storm. So they're probably going to let that severe warning expire, but it's still got some decent reflectivity echoes coming back. So I wouldn't be surprised if it reaches severe criteria again. Maybe in a little bit. We're almost to 24. We're going to take this road over to the Peyton area and then drop south onto 24. Actually, no. Well, yeah. Well, we got basically just need to get east and then drive north at some point. Rough road. Great.
Road for 3 miles.
So rough out here today. Normally these roads are really nice. Oh, God dang. I was just talking about yesterday how nice the roads in Colorado were. Of the road network out here. I can't make my own road, unfortunately, so there's a little bit of a road hole there. We kind of had to go around it, but we'll get back in front of it here momentarily. Only about 20 minutes from Simla. We'll probably catch it between Rama and Simla. I guess we could always go east. Out of Calhan.
234, what was that?
Road's not like this the whole way.
Turn right onto Peyton Highway.
We're gonna go right, and then it looks like another mile, and then we go left. Good, get off of this road. Awful.
Continue on Peyton Highway for 3/4 of a mile.
Storm is right on the edge of that slight risk, too. It's that slight risk line.
Turn left to stay on Payton Highway, then turn left onto US 24 East. Turn left onto US 24 East.
Okay, we're at 24. Fantastic. That means we can actually stand a chance now. Just got to get going.
Continue on US 24 East for 24 miles.
Can I repeat that, Vin, while you're looking at it?
Good.
And copy 3 Boy 7, Henry Frank 13 Zebra 3 Victor George 234 171. Vehicle on the 2023 Volkswagen, expiration 4 of 25.
It looks like they're going to let that special weather statement take over for the severe warning. So that is our storm. They're off to our northeast. Get my directions backwards today. Yeah, we found a passing lane. Now everybody's going to speed up. It's pretty typical. Let's look at radar again, showing us closing in on this. Now that we're through that passing zone, how's this guy doing? Now that we're through that passing zone, we're going to slow down. There's a car up here. I don't know what this car up here is doing, but this car in front of this guy is like... I know you guys can't see him because you're kind of over on the passenger side. But this guy's like just back and forth all over. Ellicott or whatever it is highway. I think I actually... Did I come through? I came through here earlier, actually, because I think I came in on, what is that, Highway 94 down there? Sorry that this isn't the most exciting thing in the world, but you know, the whole goal of this channel is to show exactly what our operation and our mission consists of. So some days are not as exciting as the others, but that doesn't mean it won't get better. Alright, that guy's got the right idea. Now this car speed... Why did they do this? Now this white car in front of us just freaking floored it. Why would you do that? Everybody goes to pass him because we're doing 55 and the 65, and now he's doing about 75, if not more there. Like, you gotta be kidding me, man. Why? Sometimes these people get getting passed a little personally, I think. That storm's actually going to miss the special weather statement to the north, so I kind of wonder if they're going to have to issue a different one. We're going to be behind this darn thing again, though. Gosh dang it. It's alright. I have a backup plan. I may just go east out of this town and cut north on one of those like county roads or dirt roads or whatever. We'll get through town here and then head east and then north. Should be able to drive right up into it. If we just keep going up 24, we're just going to end up behind it. If we go east about 4 miles and then just cut north, we should be able to get right up into the inflow region. this my east? No, it's not. We go straight. It is a really nice view out here, though. Definitely a change of pace for the scenery department, that's for sure. Might be a road that we took the last week. We were chasing here just a couple of weeks ago. I think this might be the same road I turned off on. Alright, I think this is our road here. Disregard the raindrop on the lens.
Laura, Adam, Sam.
Whatever road this is, like 4 miles. We're now very close to the storm compared to what we were. You can see our location there, the blue dot toward the bottom of the screen. So we're in viewing distance now. So the view should be getting better and better here as we go along. Man, that took a long time to catch up to this darn thing. If this thing continues all the way to southeast Colorado, it'll be kind of neat because we could say we chased it from almost, the Colorado Springs, Denver area, all the way to Kansas or wherever it ends up. Storm is definitely showing a bit of a weakening trend, so we'll see if it keeps that up or not. Actually roughly in the area where we were streaming yesterday, just maybe about 10 miles farther north. high base. That's our storm right there. That's a very high base. Kind of garbage looking, but could strengthen again. I don't know. We'll wait and see. Transition to gravel here. Thanks, Robert, for your super chat. Thanks for watching as well and supporting the channel. Still has a pretty dense core. I think I want to keep going straight. This thing's got a pretty dense core on radar still.
Turn left onto Rama Highway.
No, I'm good. We'll stay straight. So we go left, we're just going to miss it again. Light Foot. That's an easy username. Thanks for the super chat, and Christopher Jones as well. Appreciate you folks supporting the channel. Thanks for watching. That's the most important thing. We appreciate all your contributions, everybody. You help keep us out here and keep the lights on, so to speak. So thanks for supporting, and thanks everybody who's been watching today. We're not done yet. I'm going to give this a little bit of timing. Give it a little bit of time here and see what happens. But I've seen a lot of our super chatters have been new people today, usernames I don't recognize, so it's kind of nice to see. So welcome everybody if you are new here. Thanks for joining. You're looking at the storm now. It's pretty pathetic. But this is probably the most interesting view out of any of the storms in Colorado right now. So we'll give it its fair share of time here. We'll jet north here on this next road or whatever. You're up here. We'll just go out there and drive into it and get a car wash. See what's going on with this darn thing. pacing it right now. We're moving about the same speed east as it is. We're only about 3 miles south of it. Just not much for structure here on it. Because that just doesn't make any sense for me to be in Illinois. So I've been out here for like 3-4 chases now. For me to drive back to Illinois and then have to drive back here where we're at now, potentially tomorrow, I can't do that. There are some people that might try to do that, but I'm not going to crash my car and wreck it. The hell with that. Now, if there was a significant tornado risk today, and it looked like tornado outbreak. Okay, yeah, there was a strong tornado out there. Yeah, okay. But, if there was like, if this was like a enhanced risk for tornado day or something like that, then I would have went out there. But I just didn't see a reason to, because we've got to make sure that we could be out in the mid-Atlantic tomorrow in the southeast for probably, I guess, a possible widespread wind event. It's like a damaging line of storms will probably track through there. Mostly with a wind risk. Nobody's coming. But then we would miss out on day 3 and day 4 because we'd be so far east. So tomorrow we've got a slight risk for severe weather here. East Colorado, southwest Nebraska, northwest Kansas. Day 3, so the day after tomorrow, we've got another risk for Kansas and Nebraska, and then day 4, the day after that, we're going to be out in southern Missouri or Arkansas. So we don't want to end up out of position. So that's why I didn't really have any interest in going out there today. Plus, that would have been a miserable drive from last night. So it just makes more sense because, if we would have went out to Illinois, that would have resulted in 2 live streams this week, whereas us not going out there results in like 5, possibly 6, counting today now. So that's kind of why I make the decisions that I do. I'll break my rules here and I'll drive all night if I have to for something significant, but today's not an outbreak scenario or anything like that. Tomorrow will probably, I really think that it's going to end up being Nebraska, probably like west of North Platte, I think. At least that's what some of the convective models were showing. I haven't looked really in depth. I probably need to. So I'll probably go up to Lyman tonight when we're done. Sure is pretty out here. The terrain is prettier than the storm right now. Yeah, I'm not going to the subway in Lyman. Absolutely not. The heck with that. I don't even know what Lyman has. They don't have a whole lot. Lyman is more of a... it's more of a like travel stop than anything. It's not much of a... I mean, there's a town, but not much of a town. It's pretty small. Road's a little soft there. Yeah, even HRRR is favoring northeast Colorado, northwest Kansas, southwest Nebraska tomorrow. So it should be a good time tomorrow as well. I'm gonna stop up here and see if there's anything I can salvage for a photo real quick. I try to get one a day, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to. I try not to post crappy photos because that's not good. And I think this is gonna be crappy, but I'm gonna make a real quick attempt here at a possible photo. I don't know if it's gonna be any good or not. Nope. There's just nothing interesting. I thought maybe I could frame the car up and get the cloud, but it just doesn't look good on camera, so. Moving on. Continuing.
Go ahead. Do you have any updates?
Okay, so I think we gotta take a right to go south and then east again, or we can just go straight due east on this sketchy road. Let's take this sketchy road because it's right next to this creepy looking abandoned house.
Big G21.
That's usually a good thing to indicator, right? Yep, that was a mud pit right there. This road's smoother than that one we were on earlier. I use the term road very loosely. More of a path or a trail would probably be appropriate. This is actually on the map. This is county something. You can tell it's not really used. Usually out here, these roads like this are just super minimum maintenance because they're not really connecting main roads. It's more for just anybody that lives or needs field access. So we'll go through here and go drop south and then get back to that more of a main road. County trail, yeah, more like a county bicycle path. I took this road on purpose just for the sake of the adventure. It's no fun to take these boring roads. There is traffic on this road though. There's actually some fairly decent wheel tracks and they look like they're not from anything big. It looks like looking at like the tire tread marks, just like a regular vehicle, not like tractor or semi or anything crazy. Gonna need a car wash after this, that's for sure. Okay, well this might not be a go because this appears to just dead end in this field. What the fudge is this? Oh my god, no. I'm not doing that. Look at this. That's a freaking field. Yep, not doing it. I'll turn back around. We'll go back through it the way we came. No thanks. Is this a road? Yes. Somehow. Yeah, some of these that they call roads are, I mean, they were roads maybe 10 years ago, but we'll go this way. This takes us back to County Road 54, which appears to be in a bit better shape. This is County Road 50, but 54 appears to be a little bit more of a main road. And then we'll take 54 over to 169. I actually think I know 54. I think we were on that a couple of weeks ago. That looks and sounds very familiar. Looking at the map and the number, it sounds familiar. I need to mow the middle portion of this road. It's a little tall. Here, rubbing on the bottom. Oh look, a little animal. Oh, it's a giant rabbit. No idea what it was. It looked like a fox, but it's definitely a rabbit. It had big floppy ear things. Do I allow for restreaming? No, absolutely not. Unfortunately, I can't do that, no. Tractor road? Yeah, they should just rename these tractor roads. You know, that, or field access. I actually ran into an oncoming car on one of these roads once, and it was somebody that, like, lived in the area. It was a road just like this, but it was in the Texas Panhandle. And, you know, I had to stop and move over a bit so he could get by, and he rolled his window down, and he goes, "What the heck are you doing out here?" And I said, "Oh, I'm storm chasing, whatever, I'm just trying to get around." And I said, is this considered a road? And he goes, "Oh, yeah, it's a road." He goes, "It's not much of one, but it's a road." And I said, "Okay, so am I going to get stuck?" He goes, "Yeah, probably." I'm like, "Okay." I said, "So if you were me, would you turn around? Or would you just keep driving?" And he goes, "Oh, no, I would definitely keep driving." He goes, "There's enough people that live out here with tractors. They'll pull you out. Just keep going." I'm like, "Okay." So I kept going. I never got stuck. But he was friendly and honest. He told me, though, that the direction I wanted to go, though, I needed to take a right at the big tree by the sawmill. And I never saw a sawmill, but I saw a really run-down building next to a really large tree, and it was the only tree out there, so I'm assuming that was the sawmill at one point. Just guessing, I guess. I don't know, but... Oh yeah, this road looks much better. Look at that view behind us, though. There's a view. I think we actually want to head back up to Highway 24, folks. That means we got to turn around. There's another storm coming off the terrain up there back by Elizabeth, which is the area that we came from. I think we'll turn back around. This is just going to take us into the unknown abyss of poor roads. Plus, no matter where I go or what direction I go, I'm going to want to get back to that main road anyway. We'll flip around here. Beautiful views out here. We'll go back to County Road 149. That goes up into Matheson, so that should be a good road. Usually the roads that connect towns out here are in pretty good shape.
Tap to the front gate, Adams to the east zone, and Clayton Lurksburg. This is Larry B Street.
west is really nice too. Storm up there by Elizabeth is trying to strengthen. We'll give it a shot. Dang. We'll give it a shot.
Contact. Call. Clear it. No drive.
It's a good thing we've got satellite connections. We're running off of the satellite 100% right now. If we didn't have it, we wouldn't be streaming. Alright, now we want to go north. Here's a radar view. You can see that storm back up there to our northwest, up there near Elizabeth. That's going to track in the same area, so that'll be coming right toward us. So we'll go back up to Simla, Rama, Matheson, and I'll wait for the arrival of that. Maybe we'll go try to move in a little bit closer on it. Tomorrow may even go moderate risk out there on the east. For that line of storms for the wind risk. Back up there at 84, folks, or 86. I think the storm's gonna slide right along 86. Just literally just stay on this road all the way through Matheson, and we'll be there. the all the sunflowers out. Maintaining its intensity there as it tracks east, so we'll catch it up there along Highway 86. Of course, we are live streaming in the Radar Omega app as always, if you'd like to join in. There's a download link to the website, or to the app on my website, seethestorm.net. Cows over there. Bunch of little ones too. Get to 84, we'll probably head west. Struggling a little bit out here. It should get better though once we get up closer to 86. Another storm coming off the terrain there back by I-25. See it there on the left of the screen. So we might get a couple of these repeat storms to come over the same area here. It's kind of what it's looking like. Yep, here's 86 right here. So we'll head west toward this storm. Give it another shot here. We're just west of Lyman. Probably recognize this road. We've only been on it about 50 times in the past month. So here's a look at Radar Omega. Oh, never mind. I'll wait until we get a better connection here. It's not going to come through very well with our bad connection right now. At Radar Omega. We're right here. Got storm number 1 and storm number 2. Notice they're all moving off to the east, pretty much in the same spot as that one earlier. So we're going to continue west and catch this one here east of Elizabeth, and just take things as they come, I guess. what the other one did. It's just not really weakening or strengthening or really doing anything. But we'll see. Regardless, I need to get some of that dirt washed off the car, so we'll just go drive into it and see what happens. Probably, hold on, I can measure. We're about 7 miles from this thing, so we'll see. It might have some small hail in it, kind of like the first one did. Kind of surprised though. I really thought we were going to get just one kind of dominant storm that was going to move from Colorado Springs all the way down to Lamar, and it's not happened. Yeah, we'll see if we see signs of it happening though. I don't know. Thank you again, everybody that has subscribed. I'm trying to get to 100,000 of those by the end of the year. We're on our way. And thank you to all of our super chatters so far. PayPal contributors, you're considered part of that as well. You folks that use the website. And channel members, you're kind of the core of what we're doing here. Our monthly contributors. And of course, all of our viewers as well. You're all equally appreciated. Appreciate having you along for the ride. It should be a busy week of storm chasing again. Don't worry, it's going to be streams probably almost every day again. We're not quite done yet. I want to see what happens with this storm. Thanks, Darla. approaching. I'm not expecting anything. We don't even have a special weather statement on this. More of a car wash than anything, good lord. Pea-sized hail or anything. We might. Just starting to come in underneath the leading edge here. We may just want to stop for a minute up here on top of the hill. This thing's pretty much coming to us. Actually see the wall of rain coming. The camera's probably not picking it up. Yeah, actually there is hail. There's like dime-size hail. No kidding. Holy cow. That surprises me. We'll stop and see if we get any hail accumulation. Stop at the top of this next hill. Let's see if we get any hail that accumulates, but I think it's done hailing already. Alright, well, back east we go. I thought maybe we'd get some a little bit of hail accumulation, but it's not even hailing anymore. So I guess we drove through the tiny little hail core. Oh, they did put a special weather statement on it just now. Strong thunderstorms moving east at 40 miles per hour, heavy rainfall, and penny-sized hail. dumped a tail core out or something. Not finding anything anymore. Got some really tiny pieces of hail again. Really tiny, bouncing off the road. really not much to this thing, is there? There's not much to this thing. Yeah, sometimes these low risk days are not so great. Sometimes they're pretty good, but some days they just don't quite pay off. Today's kind of one of those days. That storm back there to the west, starting to get maybe a bit of a hail core there near Albert. I don't think that's going to last very long though. Folks, I'm probably going to go ahead and call it at that. I'm going to head to Lyman and get ready for tomorrow. Probably head up toward North Platte in the morning, but I don't know. I'll have a more detailed update for the YouTube channel members in the morning on the community page. Of course, you can find my social media, Twitter, and all that on seethestorm.net. But guys, I don't think, if there was some structure to this, if there was something to look at, I'd stay live, but this is one of those rare occasions out here where the storm literally looks like nothing but a gray cloud. Normally there's some structure to it, even though it's just a rain shower, but there's like nothing out here to even look at. So I'm probably just going to head to Lyman for the night, because it's probably going to be, let's see, storm chasing tomorrow and the next day. And then that's going to be a long day, so it's going to be tough. Tuesday night we'll have to get down to southern Missouri after the chase, or at least part of the way there. So that'll be a long drive. We might be about to come into a dead zone here, so hang on. Let's see if the signal recovers.
Signal's requesting us to get on the webpage to add on to the process there.
Okay, going to a spot with bad signal here. Signal's starting to recover a bit. Give it a minute. But I appreciate everybody who has been a super chatter or a PayPal contributor through the website or a new channel member. Thanks for powering the stream. Are you freaking kidding me? Hold on. Okay, they severe thunderstorm warned him. Why?
Moving east at 45 miles an hour. Hazard, quarter-size hail. Source, radar indicated. Impact, damage to vehicles is expected.
Actually, severe warn to that storm. Guys, I just drove through it. Hold on, dead zone. service, folks. I just drove through part of that storm and there was nothing. So normally I would turn around because it's warned and cover it, but guys, I do have to have some rest here because we're going to have a long week, okay? Because we're going to go from Tuesday being in Nebraska potentially, and then I'm going to have to get down to southern Missouri, northern Arkansas by Wednesday morning. So that's going to be really hard. So I'm going to cut my losses here. I hate to do it, but like we just went through that storm. Part of it, they warned both updrafts or cells, and it just wasn't much to write home about. So I hate to do it, folks, but I think we're going to cut it off anyway. I'm just not seeing a whole lot. It's warned for 1-inch hail and no wind. The really only way we could get it anyway would be to go west on 86 and then south and get it toward Fondis, but we're a little bit behind the 8 ball to do that. So we almost, no matter what we have to do, we almost have to go catch it and wait for it here northwest of Rama. But we're kind of out of position for that. I really think that the nature of these storms, by the time we got to it, it might not be severe anymore. So sorry everybody, I would love to stay live with these, but I think that they're kind of on a downward trend. They actually removed the slight risk for severe weather. They've brought it back down to marginal. Thanks again, folks, today for helping make this a good stream. Yeah, we will be live tomorrow, most likely. You know, as long as there's storms, which it looks like there will be. It doesn't look like if there will be storms is really the question. It's more of how strong or severe will they be. So I think we're going to have them out here. So with that, a very big thank you, everybody. Thanks to our moderators and everything. Have a great night, and hopefully have a good time tomorrow as well. So, see you all later.